tripping to Canada. We can finally cross the border again, it's open, but we do need a COVID test, so we're waiting on Tyler still because he got the wrong one. And right now I have a PCR test, but he only has the antigen and they won't accept that at the border apparently. So we're waiting for his to come through, so we're going to drive to Detroit and hope that on the way he gets a negative test result back that we can get in with, and that we won't have to hang around in Detroit, but if so we might have to get dinner there, maybe even stay over and go tomorrow. We tried to go yesterday and obviously we couldn't because of this test. There's obviously a demand right now for a lot of COVID tests and apparently the labs are just kind of overwhelmed, and mine took so I got mine the day earlier. Mine took about 28 hours we think, and right now Tyler's is on 25, so we're hoping the next couple hours his is going to come through. But for now I'm just parked up outside our apartment because Tyler forgot a coat and it's really cold here, so we think he definitely needs a coat in Canada. We've got about 2.5 hours in the car I think until we get to Detroit, and then as long as everything goes to plan and we have both a negative test, we'll be able to leave straight away. We'll just continue driving. Then we're going to loop around the other way when we come back and come through, see Niagara Falls from the Canadian side, and because in the summer we did a little road trip to Niagara Falls, but the Buffalo, New York side. So we're going to see it from the other end and then come through Buffalo. And Tyler has arrived.
Beautiful car and a sexy girl.
I'm starting my vlog.
We're going to Canada, left at the right time.
His COVID test came back finally just in time because we're about
45 minutes away.
45 minutes to Detroit and then we can cross the border now. This is fun. I'm excited, are you?
Yeah, no re-entry.
Unless they don't allow us in. Then I hope they allow us
I hope
back.
that this is the right.
Yeah, why are we with trucks? Cars stay left. Do you meet all the requirements? Bloody hope so at this point. We're waiting to cross the border. You excited?
Mm-hmm. Very excited.
You look a little bit nervous.
No, I'm fine.
Hope nothing goes wrong after the COVID test shabackle.
We'll be fine.
Okay, thanks.
I am very enthusiastic.
Are you nervous? You seem really nervous.
Why do I seem nervous?
I don't know. Don't make me nervous. I hope they just say, "Welcome to Canada," or "Bienvenue." We just checked so we had to fill in something on the app to say where we're going and which part of entry we're using. And I had said the Detroit Windsor Tunnel because I typed Detroit and that was the only one that came up. And then we didn't, obviously, we weren't here at the time. And then we realised as we pulled up to this border place, we're actually at somewhere called the Ambassador Bridge. So we done the whole wrong form. The whole form was giving us a code for an entry at a different part. And we were a bit nervous about trying to turn up and be sorry, we are stupid and got the wrong thing. So we just really quickly were literally at the front of the line and just had to do the whole thing again, submit our COVID vaccination cards, say when we got vaccinated, declare that we have not had a fever, all that stuff again for this new location. So now we have 2 entry things but for different places and we're about to go up. So that was a little bit tense for a second, but good teamwork, I think. This man's is looking all serious. He just kind of paced between those 2 pod officers. I hope he's nice.
Hello, sir.
So we're in. How However, that was kind of drooling. He was like, Tyler, what do you do for work? So what's the purpose of your trip? So when are you leaving? All this stuff.
Do you have a
Anyway,
confirmation of the
wasn't that
hotel?
bad.
Nance,
Could you not
Jesus
smile?
Christ.
It's good we booked the hotel.
Ugh.
Yeah, he has to see where the hotel was. What else? Do we have any firearms? Any alcohol? No. Which I guess makes sense because we're in a different country. We're in a car. Like, to be fair, you could have checked the car. It's cold in Canada.
Really
cold. So we just saw these people on what looked like a first date. They were talking about how they had kids, like, separately. And this man was like, I just want to be as much a part of their lives as they'll let me. I was thinking, I think you should not air your dirty laundry on your first date. Like, it didn't sound like you had a good relationship with them. Anyway, we just had a lovely Thai food. And now, right now we're in London. Yes.
Not UK.
Not the real one. Anyway, so excited to be here. This is the greatest trip of the week.
Of the week, that's right, because we've
Well, I
had
can't
better
say
trips.
it's the greatest trip ever because we have so many good trips.
You're right, this is a great time. So, we said we wanted the chocolate pretzels out of the back, so we go to the back of the car and we'll start opening the trunk to get the chocolate pretzels. And in the
were
process,
parked
I lean on the car and it fucking rolls forward because I didn't put on the brake.
It rolls forward.
Sorry, you should beep that out.
Morning. I was gonna wear jeans just to be a little dressed up, a little snazzy, but I think the leggings might be comfier.
You look hot. No, you do.
Don't look too bad yourself.
Thank you.
Do you want to remember your toothbrush, or are you going to leave it here? Just as a keepsake for the cleaners. Why did you freeze? Love you. Let's go. Oh. Could you come in and turn the car on so I could put the heated seats on,
Yeah.
please? I'm cold. It's just like England. Really cold, but we're in the sky.
Oh, hi.
So we're on our way now to Scarborough. I know. If you're my
Breakfast, I
granny
think.
watching this, then you are like, what is going on? Scarborough Bluffs, it's called. Supposed to be a nice thing on the lake, like cliffs, that kind of lovely thing. Not the real Scarborough, but I have a feeling it might be better. Where are we going after that?
Breakfast?
We're gonna find breakfast at some point too, and then we're gonna go back on ourselves a little bit to go to Toronto, and then I think we're planning to spend most of the rest of the day in downtown area, because that's where you can go to the Toronto Islands and etc. Also, we're gonna find a British shop where I can buy home comforts. Apparently there are like a lot of British corner shops where you can get like Cadbury's, but like the English one. What else? There was something else on the agenda.
Niagara Falls from the Canadian side.
Oh yeah, that's like the last part though.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say. There's this hotel, this nice hotel that the Queen likes to stay at, and it has a place that does afternoon tea. So I looked it up because I was like, I better look up the price before I suggest it. However, it says that it's closed for afternoon tea, but I was thinking, how cool would it be to go get afternoon tea where the Queen gets afternoon tea in Toronto?
She loves all the
Get
brick.
some nice vegan breakfast. Little bakery.
This
Look how cute this is.
This country reminds her of her country.
Not really, but a little bit more than the US. Okay, we are well fed. I had a really large chocolate chip banana muffin from the vegan bakery. What did you have,
I had
Tyler?
a very large cinnamon something. It was
It
good.
was large and definitely cinnamon.
It was good.
And it looked like it had that little sheen to it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like a glaze, like a glazed donut.
I think it was just a large cinnamon roll, but yeah.
Yeah, but they have that. I was just trying to describe it so we could figure out what it was. And it looks like it was. So it was a cinnamon roll. Oh, look at the sun.
Okay.
We like it here.
I like it here. Some with you.
Cute. Look how flippin' sunny it is.
I can't see it because it's so bright. I can't take my eyes off it.
I can't see it because of the diamond on my finger. We think we're in a park. We are in a parking lot, but we're not really sure exactly where.
Might be in a valley only parking spot.
So windy. Don't text on Toronto Islands. This is my favourite house that I've seen, so it's going in the video. Oh, that one's blue. I liked the little yellow one. That was really nice.
Like a lot of these houses look run
They're all
down.
pretty run down, but really cute.
And I'd
It's like a little
imagine-
fairy tale place, I think. Like, it looks like from a
Especially, like, the
storybook.
properties on the water. Like if you could have a boat.
Oh, yeah,
Drive
sure.
a boat up here.
We are getting more garlic bread because we're still both starving, but we basically marched here, a 30-minute walk, and then both sat and chomped on our food.
Shaking. I was so hungry.
I was
and
hungry.
Let me tell you, she was angry.
I was like, how far is it?
She was like, "You should have used Apple Maps. I thought it was much closer on Apple Maps than Google Maps." I was like, "Stop it, we're going."
Kind of awkward.
My stomach was eating my brain.
Yeah, we were both
It
just
had
so
already ate itself.
in the zone of trying to get to Nando's.
Ducking.
And I thought since you sell British imports, you might know a British, you know.
I'm really chuffed with our purchases. Could you please
Yeah.
show what we got? Okay, Grandad, don't look at the price. You'll be really upset. Weetabix and rhubarb custard, and then I just saw these at the counter and really had to do it. Okay, so we got some McDonald's fries, literally just to do a taste test to see if they are better than the American fries, and they taste more like the European ones, a little bit healthier than the gross, sweaty, greasy American ones. We also don't see a McDonald's in Canada at like every stop, whereas you can't go like 3 seconds without seeing one.
You see a Tim Hortons.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of them. Now we're at the border. Oh, we got that quick.
To USA.
We stopped at Niagara Falls. It wasn't
USA.
quite as good in the dark because it was like lit up green, but you know, it was nice to see. But Niagara on the lake, the town on the Ontario side, that was popping, like Vegas, but a bit less.
Rainbow Bridge to USA.
Oh my goodness, that girl's doing lunges. Did you
Alright.
even see that?
Turn off the camera.
That was scary. She was like, I think the marriage thing threw her off because Tyler was like, well, which is fair enough. She was like, how do you know each other? And then Tyler was like, well, we just got married. And then she was like, what do you mean by just? Like,
Yesterday?
yesterday, today.
No,
so
3
she's
months
thinking
ago.
we like went to Canada to get married or
No.
something. Anyway. Then she like takes myself, but she was doing this thing and she was doing it before we even got
She's
there.
like,
But she, obviously it's like her little thing, but she was going. Then she said, okay, bear with me or something.
Well,
Or can you hang out? Can you be on standby? Something like that. It was something that was a bit scary. And she just like opened the door, didn't look either of us in the eye, handed the documents and went,
have a good day.
on your way. Have a good day, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, have a good day.
It wasn't that nice. It was like, okay, she wasn't nasty. Just
No,
like she
she's
was.
fun.
It was just intimidating because it was like,
I thought
Have
the
you been
Canada
to-
side was a lot more intense, where they were grilling us about why we
Yeah.
were going to Canada. See, she was
But I
just
mean-
checking to make sure that I didn't come to Canada to try and smuggle you into the U.S. Just checking you out, making sure that you were a legal resident of the U.S. of A.
we just smuggled Canadian McDonald's fries. Oh my god, we're so close. But we're almost home. It's so cold. What time is it, Tyler?
12:30.
I stayed awake though. We just talked the whole time.
Good job.
About loads of random things. So it was nice. But like really long. I can't wait to just
Really in love with you.
get into bed and go to sleep. I love you too, Ty. Hi. Oh, what's that?
That is some chicken.
There's a dead chicken on the floor.
No, there's not. There's
Yeah, it is.
chicken bones. Like
That's a dead chicken. That is a dead chicken.
Somebody ate a chicken wing and left it there.
It's the same thing when you're vegan, bro. Home.
Home.